Okay, so this is my final project for my Sports Studies 460 Olympics class. My name is Dylan Long, and I will be doing my project on Teofilo Stevenson. Stevenson was born in Puerto Padre, Cuba. His father was also named Teofilo Stevenson. His mother was named Dolores Lawrence, and she was a native Cuban. Teofilo Sr., to not get them confused, came to Cuba in 1923. He found work wherever he could before settling in Camagüey with Dolores. This is where he gave English lessons for a little money. Due to Teofilo Sr.'s large stature, he was encouraged by others into boxing by local trainers. He fought 7 times before giving it up. Now, he gave this up because everybody there favored more of the younger boxers. Now, for Teofilo Jr., he was born on the 19th of March in 1952. Immediately, he was a bright young star who at the age of 9 found himself sparring at the makeshift open-air gym his father had visited as well. He trained under former national light heavyweight champion John Herrera. For his early boxing career, Stevenson's career took off at the age of 17. He was defeated at the National Championships of Boxing by Gabriel Garcia, an experienced heavyweight, but this defeat didn't hold him back at all, honestly. He went on to beat Nanico Carrillo and Juan Perez, which were 2 of Cuba's great boxers. These wins secured him a place on the national team for the 1970 Central America and Cuban Boxing Championship. And this, to me, is when going through my research was where his name started to pick up. This is where he kind of cemented himself. This is where he got the ball rolling. Now, for his Olympic debut, Stevenson actually began his career at the 1972 Munich Games. His first match was against a Polish fighter named Ludwik Deditris. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce that correctly. The fight began in a dramatic fashion when Stevenson knocked Deditris out or down within the first 30 seconds of the opening bell. Stevenson dominated the whole match until the fight had to be stopped later due to an apparent cut on his eye, or Deditris' eye. The most notable opponent that Stevenson fought in his 332 matches was a Soviet boxer named Igor Voyushki. Now, he was one of many of Stevenson's opponents to ever stop him. And when I mean stop him, is that on that time, he had quite a win record going at that time. And he had fought hundreds of matches until he ran into him. His defeat was by a knockout, which hadn't been done before by anybody, which was shocking to many people. And not to mention, he also did it twice. Both of the fights were in the prime of Stevenson's career, which was why the losses were honestly just kind of wowed people. And I would say it probably wowed him, but he kept going. Now, for his overall boxing career and stats, Teofilo achieved gold in 3 Olympics he competed in the 1972 Munich Olympics, the Montreal 1976 Olympics, and Moscow 1980 Olympics. Stevenson had other notable achievements outside the Olympics. He competed in the Pan American Games and achieved bronze in 1971, gold in 1975, and gold also in 1979. He did achieve gold in the 1974, 78, and 86 World Championship of boxing. Teofilo competed in 332 fights, and he won 302 matches and lost 22 with 8 draws. After boxing, Stevenson retired at the age, in 1988. Stevenson spent his time as a trainer, or a boxing trainer. He also worked at the National Institute for Sports. He also taught physical education as well. He also served, as a great honor, he also served as vice president of the Cuban Boxing Federation. Now, for some of the awards he achieved other than the medals that he received in his long career, Stevenson had earned the respect of many athletes just from all the fights that he did. Now, for his few awards that he got, he was presented with the Val Barker Trophy at the 1972 Olympics. Now, this trophy is given to the outstanding boxer at the Games. And also in 1972, he became a Merit Master of Sport of the USSR. Now, this was quite a big deal because there are very few foreign athletes that are actually awarded the title. And in 1987, he was honored with the award of Olympic Order. Now, in 2012, on the 11th of June, he sadly passed away. He was at the age of 60. It was reported that he died from a heart attack. He had 2 children who carried on his name, and still to this day, he is touted as Cuba's greatest athlete. And here are some of the references that I used for creating this slideshow. Thank you.